Hi, this is Ali Spica, Portfolio Manager for Informa Connect. I have the pleasure of being joined today by Rachel Moore of PwC, who is the Director of PwC Products and Technology. How are you doing today, Rachel?
Hi, Allie. I'm doing great. Really excited to be here with you today.
Yeah, it's so great to have you here. Can you start off by telling us a little bit about your background?
Sure. So, as you mentioned, my name is Rachel Moore. I'm currently a director at PwC, where I serve as the portfolio lead for all healthcare related products within our products and technology digital division. I actually just recently decided to make the transition from industry back to consulting, where I had originally started my career many years ago, before I embarked on a career at a large pharmaceutical company for many years. While I was there, I held many different roles across all different areas of the business, including legal, compliance, IT, R&D, and the list goes on. But I really found my passion in payment transparency, which was evolving and growing really quite exponentially over the last several years. That then led me into supporting end-to-end engagement management with HCPs and other HCOs, including with consulting, ad boards, and even external funding type activities like grants, sponsorships. And that led me to IISs and compassionate care. And really, my niche just really became in implementing large scale capabilities and technologies across global organizations in an aim to really gain efficiencies and introduce other simplifications while increasing compliance and overall engagement visibility into these engagements, all while reducing cost and providing a better user experience for both internal and external stakeholders.
Great, and that's quite a shift in your career. Can you tell us a little bit more about why you decided to make such a big change?
Absolutely, Allie. And yes, it has been quite a change. And while maybe a little scary, has mostly been rewarding. So I had an amazing career for 18 years, like I mentioned, in industry. And I gained so much great experiences and learned so much that I really felt like it was time for me to take all those experiences and lessons and apply them more broadly across the industry. So I really saw an opportunity to join a great team of professionals that were just as passionate as I was about this space with just as much experience and knowledge, but equally important, with a great set of products that really together can solve many of the challenges that the industry faces across this space.
Awesome. And can you tell me a little bit more about some of those challenges and pain points that you've encountered across your past experiences?
Absolutely. But I think first, let's talk a little bit about the evolution of the industry. So if we think back about, 15 years ago, the world was really a simpler place. Organizations were less complex. The regulatory environment and oversight was almost negligible in some cases, and thus overall interactions were just simpler. But if you fast forward to today, we have large complex organizations, most with global footprints, with multiple areas of focus, resulting from mergers, acquisitions, and other divestitures, complex regulatory requirements that the industry has to try to solve within transparency and other compliance requirements as it pertains to engaging with HCPs and HCOs. And I think really that shift has led many companies to result in disparate processes, with manual or labor intensive processes that really were pulled together in some cases in a hurry to react to a new regulations and or requirements and or compliance initiatives across the industry. And when all of this came together, I think that it resulted in a lack of focus really in efficiencies, user experience, cost, and really compliance. I saw a lot of pitfalls and lack of maturity and ability for many of the products and companies in the marketplace to be able to truly meet the requirements and support the complex way in which the industry really operates.
Yeah, so how is PwC working to address these challenges, and how is your specific role helping?
Yes, great question. Well, my specific role at PwC was created to address these specific challenges across the industry and ensure our ability to build and implement and deliver a set of products that meets these challenges and provides organizations with really a one-stop shop capability that enables organizations to effectively, compliantly, and efficiently navigate end-to-end management of interactions across all facets of an engagement, starting with needs assessment through contracting, through execution of service, and or the activity, through payment, through to transparency, and then all the way even into monitoring. All of this while ensuring the biggest focus on providing an excellent user experience, again, within not only those internal stakeholders, but more importantly, the external stakeholders to provide that efficient experience. And of course, all trying to keep costs low. So while this may sound like a very tall order, I truly believe that PwC has the right mix of people, process, and products to meet these challenges. PwC really aims to deliver products that solve real world problems and to deliver trust and reliance across the industry.
Great. Well, Rachel, thank you so much for taking your time today. It was so great to have the opportunity to speak to you about your experience and also hear about the work that you're doing with PwC. For our audience, for more on PwC products, please visit riskproducts.pwc.com. Thank
Great.
you.
Thank you so much, Allie.